No fearless tonight, Bobby? Hello, Bobby. Damn it, Bobby. Oh. Oh, gotcha. No fearless tonight? Okay, cool. Thank you.
Good evening, race fans, and welcome to Fearless Broadcasting's coverage of the SRN Truck Series. I'm Bobby here in the booth, and tonight we're bringing you all the action from the virtual Talladega Super Speedway. This track is known for its high speeds and big moves. Trucks running 2 and 3 wide, inches apart at nearly 190 miles an hour. In the SRN Truck Series, anything can happen, and it usually does. How is everyone doing tonight? We are finishing up qualifying here at beautiful Talladega Speedway. Tonight's sponsor is High Voltage, hence the name. Trying to get back to my notes here. I got too many windows open. There we go. High Voltage, so this is the High Voltage Rocks 210. High Voltage is a nation's premier AC/DC tribute band. 5 veteran musicians putting it all on the line every time they take the stage, enabling audiences to enjoy an authentic and AC/DC live performance as possible. Baltimore's own High Voltage is the most entertaining AC/DC live show you will see, next to the real thing. So next time you're in Baltimore, go check them out. That's High Voltage. All right, as you can see, the trucks are getting gridded up. Let's go ahead and take a look at the race info before they get underway. We are here at Talladega at the High Voltage Rocks 210. These trucks only have 1 fast repair, 1 green-white checkered, 3 additional sets of tires, and the fuel window right now is looking at about 25 laps. I talked to a couple drivers. They were saying about 25 laps ish, so hence the ish. In total, all they have to do is go 80 laps. So 3 over the wall, 3 additional sets of tires. I don't know if I covered that or not. As you can see, the trucks are starting to pull off the grid. Let's go ahead and bring you the lineup. All right, on the pole tonight is the number 6 of Chris Phillips. Outside him, let's see here. Let's do this real quick. So, on the pole is the number 6 of Chris Phillips. Outside of him is the number 77 of Stephen Henning Jr. Row 2 will be the number 15 of Matt Greiner. Outside him, the number 78 of Matthew Gall. Row 3, you're looking at the number 4 of Elijah Fisher, and the number 6 of, sixth place, the number 43 of Mike Hauser. My apologies. Next lane back, you're looking at the 81 of Anthony Lane, electrician by day, avid virtual racer at night. All right, Anthony. Outside of him, you're looking at the number 41 of Joshua Highball. In the 4th row, the number 97 of Alex Healy. Outside of him is the number 94 of Bobby Hall Jr. Rounding out, that is your top 10. Rounding out the rest of the field will be the 92 or the 00 of Stephen Shu, the 92 of Michael Brooks, the 29 of Mike Allen, the 62 of Stephen Ayers Jr., the 40 of Jason Williams, the 44 of Dalton Hall, the 88 of Wes Wagon, the 84 of Jacob Shoffett, 93 of Thomas Hall. Here as we get ready to go green at Talladega. Chris Phillips and Stephen Henning will bring them down. The number 6, Chris Phillips, and the 15 of Matt Greiner hooked up there on the bottom. Get out to a good lead over the outside lane of Stephen Henning Jr. and Elijah Fisher. As you can see, most of them are doubled up there, except for those top 2 rolling down. Oh, so the 6 of Chris Phillips will move over and let everybody else go. I don't know if that was planned or not. And he will, I'm assuming, slide up into the back of the field there. He will surrender the lead to the number 77 of Stephen Henning Jr., who will do lane swaps in the middle of the turn. As these trucks come down to lead lap 1. At the line, it'll be the number 77 of Stephen Henning Jr. leading the first lap. As they enter turn 1, 2 by 2 by 2 they go. Still side by side, Stephen Henning, Elijah Fisher on that front row, going down the backstretch. Everybody running nose to tail, 2 by 2. Everybody's keeping it pretty clean. Thank goodness so far. During the drivers' meeting, they talked about wanting to have a nice clean race and nobody trying to win it in turn 1. Well, we've made it past turn 1, so let's see how we do as they go through the tri-oval. Ooh, Henning pulls up in front of the 4 of Fisher, barely clearing him. That'll give way to the 15 of Greiner on the bottom. Grenier, sorry, Matt Grenier, my apologies. They go side by side. Someone was trying to make a third row there. It just falls back in line. Looked like it could have been a 00 of Stephen Shu, or the 41 of Joshua Highball. I believe it was the 41 of Highball there. Coming down to complete our 4th lap. The 15 of Matt Grenier. Behind him, the 81 of Lane outside, 77 Stephen Henning, 4 Elijah Fisher. Number 97, third truck back on the inside lane of Alex Healy as they enter turn 1. Highball likes that high lane down the backstretch, trying to get a run on the, looks like the 32. The 94, sorry, the 94 of Bobby Hall. He just can't quite complete that pass there on the outside lane. Oh, the 77 of Stephen Henning Jr. gets forced to the inside. Looks like that might make 3 lanes, but we'll see if they can, all 3 lanes can hold on. 97 of Healy looks to take the lead on that inside lane, or the middle lane. Elijah Fisher really close to that wall, if not messing up his paint job, one or the other. So we officially have 3 rows. It looks like that the outside third row is fading. Matt Grenier still continues to lead that bottom line. Behind him, the 81 of Lane. Alex Healy in the 97 leads that outside lane with the 77 of Stephen Henning behind him. Drafting is all about your friends. Do you have any or do you not have any? Still running 2 by 2 by 2. Third lane finally fizzled out. This is really impressive for these drivers to be doing this speed and continuing to race with really clean laps. Still 2 by 2. Grenier in the inside lane and Healy on the outside lane. Let's take a ride with Anthony Lane here for a little bit. See what it looks like on the inside. Not much for a field of vision when you're driving. All you can really see is that tailgate and spoiler in front of you. I can speak from experience. There is nothing more nerve-wracking in iRacing than being caught in a draft and not being able to really see around you. As they still run 2 by 2 by 2 all the way back. Grenier still holding on the inside lane with Healy on the outside lane. And it looks like the 6 truck of Chris Phillips is out of the race. I'm not exactly sure what happened. Maybe a technical issue with his equipment. Anyways, the race will go on. Chris Phillips is your current season points leader. So that's unfortunate for him to be out of the race so soon. 81 of Anthony Lane keeps ducking down to the bottom of Matt Grenier there. Tonight's race is brought to you by Fearless Broadcasting, your home for high-quality, no-limits sim racing coverage. If you're looking to take your league to the next level with live broadcast, commentary, and top-tier production, hit us up. We bring the action, you bring the racing. Fearless Broadcasting has your back. Also, don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe to Fearless Broadcasting on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitch to stay up to date on all our live events, race replays, and behind-the-scenes content. Fearless Broadcasting, where racing meets real passion. Matt Grenier still holds on to the lead with Alex Healy leading that outside lane. 10 laps in, 70 laps to go as these trucks master the draft here. Hasn't been too much shoving going on, which is good. Looks like they're just riding around right now, trying to make clean laps. As I say that, the 81 of Anthony Lane pushes the 15 of Grenier into the turn. So it doesn't look like either lane has a clear advantage. Both lanes are running very solid, not too strong over the other one. The current running order is the 15 of Matt Grenier, the 97 of Alex Healy, the 81 of Anthony Lane, the 77 of Stephen Henning Jr., and the 92 of Michael Brooks. That's what rounds out your top 5 right now. Got a truck back there switching lanes. Looks like the 00 of Jacob Shoffett jumped to the high line. Saw Anthony Lane kind of duck down onto the apron there just a little and get back up on the track safely. That's good. The apron is not where you want to be going this fast in a truck. Excuse me as I take a drink. Let's go back here further on the pack, see how these boys are doing back here. Still some really good 2x2 racing. 12 laps in. How awesome would it be to see this thing go green all the way through? That'd be very impressive. That'd be awesome. Looks like the top lane is starting to lose trucks one by one. If they're not able to maintain, I would say probably at least 5 trucks, they are going to fall off the pace. Right now they're holding steady with 6. At least those six trucks are formed up pretty well. Alex Healy still holding on to that outside lane. 00 Jacob Shoffett jumps back up to the outside lane again. Grenier now has 2 car lengths on the outside lane. Let's see if they can come charging back, with Alex Healy leading the way. They're able to get up to about 1 car length. That outside lane needs to get formed up better if they're going to have a chance to stay with that bottom lane. Here comes another truck into that outside. Oh no! Trouble! Oh! And we got trouble everywhere. Let's go back and get another look at that. Let's see here. Play it back just a little bit. Alright, looks like... What is that? Try to get y'all a better angle here. Alright, so the 77... of Stephen Henning. Let's play it real slow here. So the 77 gets way off pace, and the 94 of Bobby Hall gets right into the back of him and shoots both those trucks up to the back. And then everybody starts checking up. The 41 of... Oh dear. The 41 of Joshua Highball, the 44 of Dalton Hall. Let's see, 84 Shoffett. Let's try to play it a little more slow here. Collects the 41, the 41, the 77, 94. West Wagon. He barely makes it through. Elijah Fisher gets by also. Let's ride on board with the 84 of Jacob Shoffett here. Barely gets by. Let's see it one more time from the 4 of Elijah Fisher. He's way back here. Should have a good view. He checks up, like, no, I don't want none of that. You see the... Whoa. That'd be terrifying to see that 41 come sliding down the track at you. Woo, buddy. So... Looks like we are underway with pit cycles. Let's go ahead and call in the 8. Let's see if we can bring in the 88 of Wes Wagon. He had a pretty good view of that accident. Hey Wes, it's Bobby in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir. I got you.
Man, how did that look from your point of view?
It looked like I was about to be in a wreck, but luckily I was able to squeeze by. So that was kind of scary.
How rough was it watching that 41 that truck slowly slides towards you?
Yeah, like I said, it looked like he was going to stay up there. I started to gas it up, and then he started to come down, and I didn't know what to do. So I just, prayed for the best, and there we go. I got it.
All right. Well, good luck with the rest of the race, man.
Thank you.
You're an OG Motorsports, correct?
Flex.
Flex. There we go. That was the 88 of Wes Wagon. Looks like the 15 of Matt Grenier will be your leader. If you enjoyed that intro music that we had tonight, go ahead and scan this little QR code and go check out some of Chris's music. He makes all his own music and shares it for free for everybody to listen to. So some nice relaxing stuff to get into, so feel free, go scan it. Once again, tonight's sponsor, as you can see in the bottom left hand of your screen, is High Voltage, and this High Voltage Rocks 210. High Voltage is the nation's premier AC/DC tribute band. 5 veteran musicians putting it all on the line every time they take the stage, enabling audiences to enjoy an authentic and AC/DC live performance as possible. Baltimore's own High Voltage is the most entertaining AC/DC live show you will see next to the real thing. Well, I hope you are enjoying the racing so far here tonight. We were having a very clean race up until that last incident there. Your running order will be the 15 of Matt Grenier with, let's see, try to get a better view of these guys. The 97 of Alex Healy on the outside, 81 of Anthony Lane on the inside, 62 of Stephen Ayers on the outside, 29 of Mike Allen inside row 3, 6th place to 77 of Stephen Henning, 7th place, the 78 of Matthew Gall. I'm sorry, the 92 of Michael Brooks. And then outside of him will be the 78 of Matthew Gall. Next row back, looks like it will be the 55 of Mascot Mike. Outside of him, the 98 of Jesse Glover. And that will round out your top 10. So let's take a look right along backwards with Matthew Grenier as he takes the green flag. Oh, looks like we got a Fearless in the booth. Fearless, thanks for joining us tonight.
I'm just glad to make it. Sorry for looking late.
That's all right. And Matthew Grenier takes the green flag with Alex Healy on the outside to start lap 18. 2 by 2, they enter turn 1. The 15 of Matthew Grenier is getting pushed by the 81 of Anthony Lane on the inside lane there. Outside lane looks to fizzled on the start there. Top 3 on the bottom lane have broke out there a little from the rest as the rest of the trucks will regroup. The outside lane continues to fall off. Holding strong on the outside is the 97 of Alex Healy and the 62 of Stephen Ayers Jr. But for how long will that outside lane hold? As they come to the triover, that bottom lane is formed up really well. The outside lane is formed up, but they're just too far back, I think. entering turn 1. That inside lane has about 5 truck lengths on the outside lane. Well, the outside lane's got about 4 trucks in it now. Let's see if they can hold on out there. They're probably going to need more than that to get back up to the front, especially with the 15 of Grenier and the 81 of Lane locked up the way they are. Oh, and we lost Fearless. I'm sure he'll be back to join us. Coming through the tri-oval they go. Lap 20 of 80 in the books. Well, the outside lane's starting to get a few more entries there. The 55 of Mascot Mike, and who's that in front of him? Whoa, truck way out there. That's the 62 of Stephen Ayers Jr. Got the 78 of Matthew Gall leading that outside charge. Ayers running all alone out there. He's going to tuck in. Last truck outside lane. Well, the outside lane got formed up and they caught back up. Almost door to door with the inside lane. As they come down the backstretch, inside lane still has the advantage. Uh-oh. Okay, no worries. We're still good. Whoa! Mascot Mike just shot down the track and then back up the track. I don't know if that was a technical error or what just happened, but oh man. That collected some, that one has some casualties to it. And it stacks up to, oh, boop. Trucks, they're booping each other. Now looks like the 6 of Chris Phillips has rejoined the fight there. Alright, let's go back and ride along here. Let's see what it looked like from Elijah Fisher's view. Oh wow, yeah, we gotta go back further than that. Let's go back. Alright. Fleck, that's West Wagon back there. So let's look right over the shoulder of West Wagon here. Mascot Mike is the red truck, second truck back on the outside lane. So let's see what happens here. So his truck just takes a left. He tries to come back and save it and come back up, but then the 97 of Alex Healy's right there and takes them both up into the wall. And as you can see, Bobby Hall back here checks up, but the 62 of Ayers doesn't check up. And it's just chaos from there. West Wagon almost made it through that one. You see the 84 of Jacob Shoffitt come up the track from getting tagged there a little. Oh, it's just unfortunate for these drivers. All right, let's back it up and see if we can get it on. Let's see it from 84 of Shoffitt's view here. So yeah, he's just riding along, and when Bobby Hall gets taken down, Shoffitt gets taken up. Let's ride along. Oh, connection issues with the 6 here. All right, we're gonna go ahead and go back live then. Let's see. Let's see if we can pull Mascot Mike in here and see what he can tell us what happened with his truck there. Hey, Mascot Mike, it's Bobby in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, Bobby.
What happened there? It looks like your truck just took a left going down the backstretch.
Uh, running with Matt, he slid up a lane and tried blocking and coming back down and just I don't know. I don't know if I got hooked in the back or not and shot me down, but truck's not too bad. We'll get her fixed up here and we'll be putting her right back up front there for you.
Awesome. Look forward to seeing that good-looking truck up front.
Thanks, buddy.
Good luck with the rest of the race.
Thank you.
You're BNG Motorsports, correct?
Yes.
All right, that was Mascot Mike there in the 55. Your current leader is the 15 of Matt Grenier. Ooh, that was an interesting one we had there. Let's see. Let's pull in somebody else after that. Let's pull in the 97 of Alex Healy.
Hey.
Hey Alex, it's Bobby in the booth. You got a copy?
I've got a copy.
Hey, what was going through your mind when that truck in front of you got a little out of shape?
I was, I know he got maybe a little bad bump. I don't know if it was me or behind me or what. And I didn't think it was too bad where he was going to be super out of shape or anything, but ended up coming back up and got me in the wall. And part of super speedway racing, you know, it's just that kind of stuff happens from time to time.
How bad's the damage?
Well, I just got it all fixed, but I'm stuck in my box right now, so I'm not sure what's going on here, to be totally honest with you.
Holding you hostage there?
It looks to be that way. I don't know what the heck's going on.
All right, well, I'll let you talk to the crew chief and figure it out. Good luck with the rest of the
Yep.
race there, Alex.
Yep, thanks guys.
All right, that was Alex Healy in the 97, who was there. He's still struggling. Looks like. There he goes. He's got it rolling now, folks. All right, well, I forgot to bring up the live stream on my phone to answer any questions that you all may have. So I am now viewing the live stream. So if you have any questions or concerns, or if I don't sound good or something of that nature, drop it in the chat. Let me hear it for you. Also, let's put in there who your favorite driver is right now that you're rooting for. Alright, looks like Matt Grenier will take the outside lane for the restart with the 81 of Anthony Lane on the inside. Looks like we're going to go one more lap under caution. Give me 1 second, folks. I will be right back. I got to try to fix something here real quick. Alright, sorry about that, folks. And back. Sorry about that. Just trying to get some things situated here. Let's see. All right. We are 25 laps into this 80-lap race here at the Talladega with the high voltage rocks 210. I'm not seeing any commenting on the live stream. I don't know if the comments are turned off or if nobody wants to talk to me, but you know, that's okay. We can sit here and watch racing together. I'm down. Worst part is you have to listen to me talk the entire time, so. Alright, pace truck pulls off. Matt Grenier and Anthony Lane will bring them down to the green flag. Matt Grenier jumps off to a big lead, but he does not have any help. Is he going to move to the bottom? Yes, yes he does. Smart move to get the 81 of Anthony Lane back behind him. They are 3 trucks deep on that inside lane. Let's see if that outside lane can get formed up and rolling. Outside lane's all over the place. Come on, boys. Oh, they're trying to get in the low lane. Looks like we might be going single lane racing for some laps. The 15 of Grenier, followed by the 81 of Lane. Third place, up 11 spots, is the 29 of Mike Allen. Fourth place is the 41 of Joshua Highball. Fifth place, the 93 of Thomas Hall, who is up 12 positions. So all of the gentlemen that started up front are a little further back now. I guess that's what you get with plate racing. As you can see, the entire field is nose to tail. As they go down the backstretch. Don't forget, tonight's race is brought to you by Fearless Broadcasting, your home for high-quality, no-limits sim racing coverage. If you're looking to take your league to the next level with live broadcast, commentary, and top-tier production, hit us up. Fearless Broadcasting, where racing meets real passion. Speaking of passion, how passionate are these drivers right now? Running nose to tail. Some hard-running driving out there right now. Well, looks like we have an outside lane trying to form. The 62 of Stephen Ayers, the 84 of Jacob Shawfit, followed by what is that? The 92 of Michael Brooks, maybe? Yep, 92 of Michael Brooks. Let's see, are they going to have any more takers out there on that outside lane? They're formed up pretty solid. Can they move forward? On the inside of them, you got the 77 of Stephen Henning Jr. They're trying to move forward. Coming up on the 44 of Dalton Hall there. Next truck in line for them will be the 78 of Matthew Gall. Just the two of them on the outside are moving. It's impressive. Two drivers are moving towards the front. It's like the old NASCAR days when it just couples drafting, it seemed like. Them two are charging on the outside. They are both, oh, come on, a little bit further. Both in the top 5. Hadn't quite cleared the 41 of Joshua Highball yet. They are coming. Just the two of them, too. Like, that's impressive. Oh, Shafik went up just a little. They are coming for that lead on the outside lane. Those two trucks on the outside, the 62 and the 84, are both Fearless Motorsports drivers. So the only two Fearless Motorsports drivers in the field. Deciding to take the fight to everybody else there on the outside lane. As we come down to take lap 31. Well, they're starting to fall back a little now. Still holding on. Leader 15, Matt Grenier still. Locked in behind him is the 81 of Anthony Lane. A little wiggle there out of the 62 of Stephen Ayers Jr. They're trying to make it happen there on that outside lane, aren't they? They're going to pull up alongside the leaders. Shoffett goes way high. And then now he went too far. Now he's got to fall off, duck back in behind the 62. The 26 is going to roll up behind the 26, or 92 of Michael Brooks is now going to roll up behind the 62 of Ayers. 84 Shoffett will drop in behind. You got the 93 of Thomas Hall, 78 of Matthew Gall, and the 44 of Dalton Hall on the inside of those three trucks there. All right, so the chat is now live. Yeah. All right, the chat's up for the live stream, so who are you rooting for? Am I doing anything wrong? What do you want to see different? Hit me up on there. All right, 15, Matt Grenier still holding steady out front with the 81 of Anthony Lane locked in behind him as they come around to take lap 34 of 80. Looks like we got a few more takers on the outside lane. Back there, led by the 94 of Bobby Hall Jr., trying to catch back up with the rest of the outside lane. Oh, the 94 of Bobby Hall and his group are going to go right past what was the outside lane. They're like, nah, we don't need you guys. We'll just keep going. That is a flex train there on the outside lane. All Flex Motorsports drivers. With the exception of the 00, I believe. Yeah, Steven Shu is not a Flex Motorsports driver. The other three are. Which your leader right now, the 15. The 15 of Matt Grenier is also a Flex driver. So, Flex is either at the front or on its way up to the front. As we are 3 wide here. We got the 62 of Ayers, the 92 of Brooks there on the middle lane, the 94 of Bobby Hall Jr., the 88 of Wes Wagon, and the 97 of Alex Healy there on the third lane. Looks like the third lane finally slowed up a little. Rooting for all the foothills, huh? All right. I'm not sure what happened to Chris Phillips. He was on the pole, but might have had some technical difficulties because he was out of the race for a while and then came back on track. So I'm not sure what happened to him. And the 62 of Ayers will get moved out of the middle lane and up to the third lane now. As the 92 of Michael Brooks will take over the outside lane with a flex train behind him. Yeah, if my stream starts getting choppy, let me know, folks. Jacob Schaffet there on the apron a little ways back. Keeps the truck going the right direction. That outside lane is looking a little bit better. Let's see if they can start challenging this bottom lane here. Coming down to take lap 38. Matt Grenier, the man that's been up front almost the entire night, still there. But here comes the 92 of Michael Brooks in the outside lane with a flex train behind him. That flex. The flex guys are going to move the 92, Michael Brooks, to the third lane and start their charge back to the front. Sorry about that. That's what happens when you talk too much. Throat gets sore. All right. Top three drivers. Don't have anybody outside them, but that might change soon here with the 94 of Bobby Hall Jr. leading the charge in that outside lane. Inside lane, Grenier, Lane, Allen, outside lane, Hall. Hall, Wagon, and Healy. So interesting, the 88 of Wagon is showing a lap, so is the 97 Healy. Both those trucks are a lap down. Very interesting. So Bobby Hall Jr., who is trying to take the lead, is the only truck on the lead lap out of those first three trucks on the outside lane. One of them boys are trying to get their lap back. That's one way to do it. Get out front and stay there and wait, hope for a caution. As we are officially halfway through this race. 40 down, 40 to go. As you see a lap truck coming up in the distance. Let's see. Is he going to pull off and let them go or play chicken with the field? My hope is that he pulls off and lets them go. Outside lane is better formed up. They are almost nose to nose, coming to the cross and start and finish line. All right, they are back 2 by 2 by 2 by 2. And here the lap truck. That's mascot Mike there. And looks like we're going to have close to 3 lanes by the time they catch him. He pulls off on the apron. Good job, mascot Mike. Oh, the 62 of Ayers just got booted out of that second lane there by the 92 of Brooks. Let's see if he can squeeze in behind Brooks. At the line this time by. Looks like it's going to be the 15 of Grenier. Not much shuffling going on too much. You see Shoffett jump to the bottom lane there. About 6 trucks back inside lane. Oh, we got 3 wide. 62 of Ayers outside of Wagon. Oh, we got trucks breaking off for pit cycles. As these trucks are going to try to get lined up nose to tail. Looks like everybody makes it on the pit road without any issues, so that's good. I'm not getting any issues yet. There's only 1 truck on the outside lane right now. That is the 62 of Stephen Ayers, Jr. He is still holding steady on that outside lane without anybody to draft with. Still right along the 88 of West Wagon. Alright, I'm going to pull up the track map here to show pit cycles and how they come in with everybody else. So up there's a track map. '94 of Bobby Hall Jr. is your current leader. The second place truck is the 62 of Stephen Ayers, because the 88 of Wagon is a lap, and the 97 of Healy are both a lap down. Look at that, it looks like a Foothills train on the outside. Wow! That Foothills train came out of nowhere and took the lead. They are your leaders too. So they didn't pit. That was an awesome move by those 3 drivers right there. And there is the 6 of Chris Phillips. Back to the front. Outside lane is looking to dissipate there. I'm wondering when the next set of drivers are going to come into the pits here. I wonder if they're hoping for a caution. And one nice thing about plate tracks is if you do make green flag pit stops, you're probably not going to go a lap down unless you don't pit with friends. Pitting with friends is incredibly important. That way you have friends to draft with. Otherwise, you're going to be a sitting duck. Like the, what was that, 78 of Matthew Gall looks like there on the inside. I wonder if he got just off on the pit cycle from the rest of the group that he pitted with. Now he falls in line. And with that move of Matthew Gall staying on the inside, he is now the first truck on the lead lap. So that is a very good position to be in at the moment, in case a caution does come out. If we stay green and the rest of the trucks pit, it'll sort itself out. And there goes the Foothill boys. They will surrender the lead. Foothills in. Your leader is the 77 of Stephen Henning Jr. Oh, the 93 Thomas Hall Jr. or Thomas Hall. I'm gonna assume too fast entering, showing the black flag. So that's gonna hurt him. So he's gonna have to come back and I'm gonna assume do a drive-through. Whoa! 43 of Mike Hauser went to go down the block and went a little bit too far. Luckily, he's able to keep it straight. As you can see on the map, the Foothill boys are just now starting to roll on the track off of pit lane. We are coming down to lap 49. Foothills needs to get organized and get moving. You see him up ahead there. First truck on the docket is the 88 of West Wagon, who is already one lap down. All right, more drivers in. So that is your lead group. Everybody else. Oh, the 62 of Ayers, too fast entering. So let's see. See how everybody can get caught up and which group of drivers are going to have the best in and out of the pits and come out on top. Right now, we're looking at the 15 of Matt Grenier. He will be getting ready to take the lead after passing this group of trucks on the inside. And that purple truck up ahead is the leader, so as soon as he gets past them, oh, well, but watch out for the Foothills train on the outside there. Foothills to the lead. 1, 2, 3. Again. With the 81 of Anthony Lane right behind them. This has been a very good race so far today, or tonight. Now that pit cycles are done, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the map. If you guys like the map, let me know in the comments if you like it for pit cycles or maybe even for an entire race. You are looking at your lead pack, the 00 of Stephen Shue, the 6 of Chris Phillips, the 01 of Jeremy Ledford, the 81 of Anthony Lane, the 15 of Matt Grenier, the 29 of Mike Allen, and the 41 of Joshua Highball. As they pass mascot Mike there on the inside. Foothills is just rolling out front right now. A little further back, you see the Flex boys, led by that green truck of Bobby Hall way back there. There are 7 trucks in this lead group here. Go back a little further. You got Elijah Fisher, Mike Hauser, Bobby Hall Jr. trying to catch up to the rest of the pack. Or is that not Bobby Hall Jr.? That was not Bobby Hall. Bobby Hall Jr. is back here with Christopher Barker behind him. The 93 of Thomas Hall. Not all these drivers back here on the lead lap. like the 24? Blinking there a little. Yeah, 24 of Alex Foster. These drivers trying to go as fast as they can to catch up that lead gap, that lead pack. If we stay green the rest of the way, I don't know if they have a chance to catch up to them, but only time will tell. Stephen Shu, you're a leader right now. If you're just joining us, this is the High Voltage Rocks 210 from Talladega. High Voltage is the nation's premier AC/DC tribute band. 5 veteran musicians putting it all on the line every time they take the stage, enabling audiences to enjoy as authentic as AC/DC live performance as possible. Baltimore's own High Voltage is the most entertaining AC/DC live show you will see, next to the real thing. So next time you're in Baltimore, go check them out. As a 00, Stephen Shu will come down to the lead lap 55. We are almost there, drivers and audience members. Also, if you're just joining us, this broadcast tonight is brought to you by Fearless Broadcasting. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe to Fearless Broadcasting on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitch to stay up to date on all our live events, race replays, and behind-the-scenes content. Fearless Broadcasting, where racing meets real passion. A little wiggle there out of the 4 of Elijah Fisher. Not too bad, though. Looks like Elijah Fisher and the 43 of Mike Hauser finally caught up to this front pack. Bobby Hall and his pack back here, they're about almost 7 seconds behind. So they have a lot of making up to do. Looks like the 62. The 62 of Stephen Ayers Jr. there on the outside of them. I'm sure he'll fall in line after this. Thank you everybody for joining us tonight for this live broadcast from Talladega. You're watching the SRN series, High Voltage Rocks 210. Feel free to comment on the live stream. If you have any questions, I will do my best to answer them. And let me know who you're cheering on. Lori there is cheering on everybody from Foothills, which right now they're doing pretty well. Let's take a ride around Talladega with Chris Phillips. You're riding along with the number 6 of Chris Phillips, your current points leader. Lori just informed me, if you're watching and you do not have the option to comment or chat, go back out and reload the stream, and the chats will appear. Thank you, Lori. Ooh, easy there. So that's your view around Talladega if you're not the leader. Not sure it's exactly something I would enjoy too much. But your leader, currently the 00, Stephen Shu from North Wilkesboro. Bet you that's a nice track to go watch on a Friday, Saturday night. So your leader, the 00, Stephen Shu. In second place, who we just took a lap around Talladega with, is the number 6 of Chris Phillips. Behind him, third place, the 01 of Jeffrey Ledford. Winning through listening, learning, and trying. I like it. And fourth place is the 81 of Anthony Lane. Rounding out your top 5, the 15 of Matt Grenier, who has led most of the laps tonight. Sixth place, the 29 of Mike Allen. Seventh place, the number 41 of Joshua Highball in that Crush truck. Looking good. In eighth place, the number 4 of Elijah Fisher. Normally runs that truck in a blue scheme, if I'm not mistaken. Rocking the purple tonight. In ninth place is the number 43 of Mike Hauser. Rocking that Richard Petty throwback paint scheme. And rounding out your top 10 and closing the gap on that front group is the number 94, Bobby Hall Jr. Interesting. I think I lost some drivers there. Now has Bobby Hall being scored in 8th position. I think we've started green flag pit stops or something. No, not yet. Interesting. Ah, there we go. My scoring app, my timing app was lying to me. Bobby Hall is your 10th place truck in rounding out the top 10. They have about a 5.5 second gap between them and the 9th place truck of Mike Hauser. So hopefully they can close that gap and make this a really good race, coming down to 17 to go. We should have at least one more round of green flag pit stops, because they told me the fuel window was about 25 laps. And we're going 80 laps total. So some drivers did pit at around, I want to say, lap 15. And then when the caution came out, or when the caution came out around lap 15, and then the green flag pit stops you saw. So I don't know if that's enough to get you to the end or not. I guess we will see. I guess that answers my question. Here comes all these drivers down pit road. Mostly foot. Oh, who is that? The 44. The 44 of Dalton Hall getting into the wall. We got someone running through the grass back there. The 97 of, is that Alex Healy sideways on pit road. I am not sure what's going, or yeah, 97 of Alex Healy. I'm not quite sure what's going on there. And he gets into it with the truck on pit road. We will jump to your lead pack here, the 94 of Bobby Hall. I'm going to throw the map back up so we can see how pit stops play out. Once again, if you like this map during pit stops, please let me know. If you don't like it, that's fine too. In this group, you have mainly a lot of flex drivers. Bobby Hall Jr., Christopher Barker, Alex Foster, Stephen Henning, Michael Brooks, and Jason Williams in this group here that are all lead lap drivers. You see Foothills is out on the track ahead of these boys. Let's go check on them. Here's that other group that just came down the pit road, being led by the 43 of Mike Hauser. Oh, Mascot Mike, keep it going the right direction, buddy. Keep it going the right direction, buddy. You got this. All right. Mike Hauser leads this group. Let's go check on the front group here. As we are currently sitting with 14 laps to go. Everybody's looking to make one more pit stop other than the other group that I just showed you. Looks like they thought about coming down pit road, but didn't. I wonder if I can get an onboard whenever they come down pit road. See what it's like from inside. I'm gonna try to time it right. Well, these guys did run longer the first time around, I believe, so I think they can go a few more laps without pitting. We'll see, though. Here they come. Are they coming this time by? They are not coming this time by. It will be 12 laps to go. We've only had 2 cautions in this race, so knock on wood, it has been a really good race. Not too many casualties. I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. This is the High Voltage Rocks 210 at Talladega in the SRN series, brought to you by Fearless Broadcasting. They're going to stay out for at least another lap. There's no way they have enough to make it, do they? Only time will tell. 46 of Christopher Barker is all over the tailgate of Bobby Hall Jr. this time around, folks? Are they going to do it this time? Let's find out, shall we? And here they come. All right, well done. Getting down to speed. No black flags. And we will go check in with our other group right now, led by the 6 of Chris Phillips, your current points leader. I do think they have the advantage, and they will gain the lead over the pack that just pit. They are coming out now. They're not going to be near. Yeah, they're just now coming off pit road as this pack is passing them. With 10 laps to go, that back group can only hope for a caution. Let's see if those guys are getting organized back there. Looks like Bobby Hall and Christopher Barker are hooked up pretty well. The rest of them, not so much. Oh no, and we're under caution. Mascot Mike. Oh no. With 10 laps, well 9 laps to go now, this will bring the field back together. Oh, let's see what happened to Mascot Mike here. Oh, he's already going slow. He was going really slow. What? Let's back that up and try to get a better view here. Yeah, here we go. So the 88 of Wagon and the 78 of Matthew Gall come up on the very slow Mascot Mike, causing the caution. Let's So let's ride along with the 88 of West Wagon here. So they see Mascot Mike. They go high, and then all of a sudden he changes direction to go high. And Wagon tries to shoot below Matthew Gall, and there's not enough room. Whoa, easy there, Pace Truck. Don't hurt yourself. All right, let's see. This might be a brave move, but we're going to pull in Matthew Gall here. Hey, Matthew, it's Bobby in the booth. You got a copy?
I got a copy.
Was there anything you could have done differently to avoid that?
Absolutely not. That was that was actually my teammate, and he hit the wall, and he's like, "Oh, it's I can't steer. It's going to take me down." And I'm like, "All right, I'll go high." And then next thing you know, he's like, "I can't steer it." He hits the brake, and it sent him back up high. So he's sitting in the middle, and I was like, at 180, I don't know what the heck to do. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's unfortunate, but I still got my fast repair, so I'm going to go ahead and use that. And, I'm still a lap down, but there's a lot of trucks that are a lap down. So I still got some spots I can make up, and hopefully with a timely caution, one more if we can get it, maybe I can get back on the lap and do something. But, oh, well, it was not a good day anyway.
Well, you know what they say,
We'll see.
cautions breed caution. So we'll
That's
see
true.
how this goes.
That's true. We'll see. There's, you're going to get it green here with probably 7 to go. And on most tracks, that's not a lot of racing, but that's a lot of racing out here. So we'll see what happens.
All right, well, good luck, Matthew. Hopefully you can get some back.
Thank you, sir.
That was the 78 of Matthew Gall, who was unfortunately got into a little bit of a disagreement with mascot Mike's truck after hitting the wall. All right. Your leader at the moment is the number 6 of Chris Phillips. Beside him is the 00 Steven Shu. Next row back, you got the 01 of Jeremy Ledford. And oh, we're still nose to tail here. Okay. We still got a lap before we stack them up. Once again, if you're just joining us, this is the High Voltage Rocks 210 on the SRN series here at Talladega. High Voltage is the nation's premier AC/DC tribute band. 5 veteran musicians putting it all on the line every time they take the stage, enabling audiences to enjoy authentic as an AC/DC live performance as possible. Whew, that's rough. Baltimore's own High Voltage is the most entertaining AC/DC live show you will see next to the real thing. So be sure to go check them out anytime you're in Baltimore. Tonight's race is brought to you by Fearless Broadcasting, your home for high-quality, no-limits sim racing coverage. If you're looking to take your league to the next level with live broadcasting, commentary, and top-tier production, hit us up. We bring the action, you just bring the racing. Fearless Broadcasting has your back. Also, don't forget to follow and subscribe to Fearless Broadcasting on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitch to stay up to date on all our live events, race replays, and behind-the-scenes content. As you can see, the trucks are doubled up, getting ready to go green. Well, all right, we're still in the backstretch, so we got a little bit of time. But Chris Phillips, the number 6 of Chris Phillips, the 00 of Steven Shu will be the trucks on the front row, bringing them down to the green flag. We will go green with 6 laps left. Just a reminder, this series only gets 1 green-white checkered. So that is something to keep in mind as these laps dwindle down here in the last few. The 01 of Jeremy Ledford, 43 Mike Hauser, second row. 41 Joshua Highball, 29 Mike Allen, third row. Fourth row, 81 Anthony Lane, 15 Matt Grenier. Fifth row, 94 Bobby Hall, and 4 of Elijah Fisher. That is your top 10. Let's get ready to go back green flag racing as Chris Phillips will bring them down to the start and finish line. Here we go as we come up on the restart zone. And Chris Phillips fires off. And I'm assuming he will duck down on the bottom lane in front of his teammate, the 00 Steven Shu. And there he goes. They are doubled up 2 by 2 from the 4th row on back. Oh, Elijah Fisher jumping from the low to the high line there last second. Top row, whoa! Top row, Flex Motorsports jumping to the outside. At least the 94 of Flex. The 15 of Matt Grenier will go to the outside of the 43 of Mike Hauser. Oh, someone blinked out on me, I apologize. Chris Phillips, Steven Shu out front. They are 2 by 3 behind that. Trying to get it going. Those 2 Flex trucks will pull back behind the 43 of Hauser and the 4 of Elijah Fisher. We have 4 laps to go. Oh, excuse me, 5. Chris Phillips still holding it on in the inside lane with 2 teammates behind him. Does that outside lane have anything for that bottom lane? 2 by 2 by 2 by 2. Coming down to mark off another lap. They are side by side. Looks like the 43 of Hauser will lead that lap. They are still side by side. Will there be a third lane? They're peeking. They're peeking. Are they going to do it? The 15 of Grenier peeks out. Will his teammates go with him? Will it be enough? Oh, truck through the infield. Looks like the 88 of West Wagon. He'll come back up the track. And we keep it moving. That will slow down him and the 84 of Jacob Schaffet. As we have 3 laps to go. Phillips, Hauser, Shue, Fisher, Ledford, your top 5. Phillips still holding it on. Holding it down, that inside lane. Hauser on that outside lane. Can the STP throwback bring it home? Hauser at the line that time. 2 to go. Here comes the third lane. 44 of Dalton. 84 of Schaffet, outside lane, third lane. Oh, Schaffet tags the wall. They keep it straight. Oh, this is getting dicey, folks. Does that third lane have enough oomph to get there? Oh, the 84 of Schaffet gets sideways. We are under caution. 84 of Schaffet. Let's go back and take a look at that. Alright, I'm trying to get there, folks. Give me 1 second. Oh my, what just happened? Oh no. Okay, there we go. That was weird. Alright, so Schaffet on the outside lane. The 44 of Dalton Hall gets into the wall and takes the 84 of Schaffet with him. He comes down and gets into the 93 of Thomas Hall. And that will send the 84 of Schaffet around completely. The 98 just comes out of nowhere. A lot of blinking going on back here. Oh, and that will be that caution. Not quite. I mean, it's just unfortunate. So this will more than likely be our 1 green, white checkered. There's 0-1 of Jeffrey Ledford and 0-0 of Steven Shue still drafting there under caution laps. I like it. Let's see if we can bring in the 84 of Schaffet and get his perspective on what just happened there. Jacob, it's Bobby in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you. How's it going, Bobby?
Uh, walk us through what happened out there from your perspective.
Man, it was just hard, three wide racing, man. I was trying to get that outside lane rolling and guess got a little too antsy, it looked like.
You think you're going to be able to recover from that? I mean, we should have at least one green white checkered here. How's the damage looking?
I don't know if I'll be able to or not. It feels soft on the right rear after that, so I don't even know what my damage looks like.
Do you still have your fast repair left to use?
No, I don't. I used that earlier in the race.
Okay. Well,
when I was caught up in the last spin.
Well, it has been a pretty clean race for Talladega, you have to admit.
It has. You guys have been really showed a lot of patience, and that makes me happy seeing Super Speedway.
Yeah, it's been making my job very hard trying to make boring drafting racing exciting. So.
Right, yeah, well, especially when we're tucked up in the line. So.
All right, Jacob. Good luck with the rest of the race. Hopefully you can salvage a good finish.
Thank you.
That was the 84 of Jacob Schaffet. Just some hard racing is what happened. Your leader currently is the 6 of Christopher Phillips. When we go back green, he will be your truck to bring them down. If you liked tonight's intro music, go ahead and give that QR code a little scan. His name is Chris. He does all his own music, creating, and has it out there for everybody to listen to. A lot of different things, so feel free to go on his page and listen to some music. Go support him. While we have a minute, let's go ahead and look at the rest of the schedule. This is the Talladega race. Next week we will be doing the Bristol Dirt All-Star Race, 100 laps on Bristol Dirt. Feel free to come watch that. I feel like that's going to be a lot of fun seeing these trucks on dirt. Also see your sponsors on there. So tune in next week if you want to see some truck slinging dirt. As we get ready to bring them to green, we will hop on board with the rear chase of the 6 of Chris Phillips. Thank you everybody for tuning in tonight to watch the race. Oh, we're still in the backstretch. Haha. So, are we going to have another caution? I hope not. I hope these drivers can finish this race under green. That way we can see some amazing racing to the finish. So, stick around. The end is near. Who's it going to be? Drop in the comments. Who's it going to be? Is it going to be any of the Foothills trucks? The Flex Motor Sports trucks, the OG trucks, Fearless Motorsports. Who you got? Drop in the comments. As Chris Phillips enters the restart zone, here we go. We are back. Green flag racing. As he will drop to the bottom in front of his teammates. 43 of Hauser on the outside lane is going to come up, try to get a run up against him. The 4 of Elijah Fisher behind Hauser. The 00 of Shu behind Fisher. Can that outside lane get there? turn 3. Outside lane is still holding a few car lengths back. Phillips still your leader. Here comes the outside lane. They got a good run. Is it going to be enough? As they come through to take the white flag, they are now 3 wide. Looks like you got some Flex Motorsports on the outside, Foothills on the inside. That second, third lane lost a lot of steam when they went 3 wide. Can they salvage? Or is this going to be a Foothills finish? What's it going to be? As they enter turn 3 and 4. Six Phillips still has the lead here. As they come down, they can see the checkered in the air. Who's it going to be? At the line, the 6 of Phillips, and they're wrecking. Oh man, they're wrecking everywhere. They are just chaos, parking lot everywhere. All right, so number 6 of Chris Phillips is your lead, or your winner, not leader. Haha. All right, let's go ahead and bring in your winner, the number 6 of Chris Phillips. There he is. Foothills is all the way at the top. Hey Chris, it's Bobby in the booth. You got a copy?
I got you, sir.
How's it feel to bring that truck home to Victory Lane tonight?
Oh, dude, I couldn't be more happy. I was honestly, as you see, we started off in the back there, just wanted to hang out. I mean, that's all I wanted here is a good run. Didn't want to use one of these drop weeks. I think I'm gonna miss a weekend a couple weeks here. I got a anniversary to go to, so yeah, it was good to get a freaking win here. I couldn't have done it without Steven and Jeffrey and all my teammates, man. There at the end, it was just, I mean, they won this race. I was just the one. I just happened to be the one in first when the cautions come out and got to get that hit off the freaking start, and it was them that won it for me.
I was wondering if it was going to be a 1-2-3 for Foothills. It was close.
Yeah, we were trying.
What do you think was the key move or moment that won you this race tonight?
Probably whenever we were hanging out in the back, and I don't know if you've seen Steven just pushing everybody to the front. He was just on one tonight and having a good time. Everybody that came to the back and was hanging around us, he just pushed them all the way to the freaking front. He was just, and finally, I said, "Screw it, let's go." And because it was coming up on pit stops, we had like 6 laps left, and we had a run, and we shot around everybody, went to the front, and I'd say that'd be our move of the race right there. Kind of hung out of a couple of our teammates, Chris and Alex there. Feel bad about that, but they didn't get to go with us. But yeah, that took us to the front there.
I would have to agree. That was a heck of a move. Like I looked up and all of a sudden it was a Foothills train coming on the outside.
Yeah, well, you get these Foothills trucks hooked up, man. Even though some of them's got some Toyotas and stuff back there, we're still pretty fast, especially when the Chevy's out front.
Nice. Other than your teammates, any other special shout-outs you want to make to help make this happen tonight?
The big man, yeah, the big man upstairs, always him. Got to thank him. My wife, love her to death. She's my rock. Love her. Obviously, my teammates, Chris, Steven, Jeffrey, Alex. My team sponsor 3J Printing and Design. Hit Jeffrey up on Facebook. High Voltage, I gotta thank them for coming on and sponsoring this the race here at Talladega. Apex Carpentry, Apex Grading, Natural Life Apothecary, Mag Real Estate, and Matt Gall, and you guys for broadcasting, and Penguin for race control. I appreciate all you guys for putting this together.
Hey, absolutely appreciate it. Next week, All-Star race. You gonna make it?
Hell yeah!
You excited for some dirt?
I'm gonna be slipping and oh yeah, I'm gonna be slipping or sliding around there. I might be out quick, but I'll be there.
It'll be fun until then, right?
You're right, right. That's. I'm glad it's 9 points for sure.
All right, well, congrats again on the win there, Chris, and hope to talk to you next week. Same time, different place.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man.
That was your winner, the number 6 of Chris Phillips. Let's go ahead and see if we can bring in the 00 of Steven Shu, your second place finisher. Hey, Steven, Bobby in the booth. You got a copy?
I got you, Bobby.
Oh, man. So close.
No. That's my teammate that won that race. And there's a reason he won that race. I wasn't going nowhere.
Well, that was that's pretty awesome for you guys to get the 1-2 finish there.
It was almost 1, 2, 3.
I saw that.
Jeffrey
was
was there.
It was.
Jeffrey was almost there. That's his first race back from being back from the ICU, so I was really hoping to get him a podium.
It was close. Very close. Oh, so how do you feel like the strategy helped to hurt you guys tonight?
Honestly, we just cruised in the back. We was playing, and we kind of, team flex there. I think it was Alex, Healy, and Wes was a couple laps down. I jumped back with them. They was at the pack, and I pushed them to the front just to test the waters. And I seen, we could move forward pretty easy. So we dropped back, and we kind of run, second and a half off the field, just trying to stay out of it. I think all of Team Foothills got to go home tonight with a fast repair in the bucket. And we're good. We never got crashed out. Good race tonight. Everybody finished pretty decent.
Yeah, too bad those fast repairs don't carry over, huh?
Yeah, true that.
All right, well, congrats on a great run tonight and a 1-2 finish. Next week, Bristol Dirt, how you feeling?
It's gonna be fun. Gonna have to turn down the old Fanatec here. Make her real light for that dirt because I done some test laps. She's pretty stiff.
All right, well, best of luck to you next week. Hopefully, get to see you same time, different place.
Yes, definitely.
All right, have a good night.
Hey, can I give him a shout out?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I totally forgot.
The good man upstairs, looking over us, the wife and kids for letting me be a big kid. Got to give a shout out to Matt Goff for the league, you in the booth, Natural Life Apothecary, 3J Printing, which is our team sponsor. Jeffrey Ledford does 3D printing. If you need anything done for your rig, steering wheel mounts, anything, reach out to Jeffrey for anything, related to your rig. He can pretty much print anything on his 3D printer. Apex Grading and Landscaping, Apex Carpentry, and tonight's sponsor, High Voltage.
All right, awesome.
And I appreciate it. I really do.
Yeah, sorry about that. I completely forgot. All right.
All good.
All right, Steven. Have a good night. Hope to talk to you next week.
Yep.
All right, that was your second place finisher, the 00 of Steven Shu. Let's bring in the 43 of Mike Hauser. Hey, Mike, Bobby in the booth. You got a copy?
For Bobby, I got you. What's going on?
Happy with the run, or is it a little bittersweet?
Bittersweet. Bittersweet for sure. Man, yeah. I don't know. I think we definitely had a shot at the Foothills guys at the end. We couldn't quite generate the run, and we just didn't have enough numbers on the outside. They did a really good job at protecting the bottom.
Yeah, I was watching you guys up there, and like you would lead a lap, he would lead a lap, and it was just so close. I'm like, oh man! And then those flex guys jumped to the outside on the last lap, and your lane just lost all momentum.
Yeah, I saw that. My teammate behind me, Elijah, he said that they're going outside, and it certainly didn't help. But I'm surprised I kept as close to the bottom lane as I did. I honestly, coming off the floor, I'm like, oh, I might have a shot here. And I tried to get as close as I could to, the bottom lane without, making contact there. And we almost had it. But all in all, normally I suck at these super speedways, and I'm still learning. So I'll definitely take a P3 there. Great momentum to build off of after not a great week last week, but yeah, this 43 truck has tons of speed. I know what we're capable of, and I know we can definitely go out there and win. So
All right, well, good run tonight. Next week, Bristol Dirt. You excited?
Yeah, I'm excited. I don't really run dirt, but I think it'll be a fun week, a good week to reset. I'm really looking forward to Pocono. It's one of my favorite tracks. I think I have a really good shot there, just tons of speed. So I'll really be looking forward to Pocono. But in the meantime, next week, having a fun off week to just, kick back and let loose. So yeah, we'll see how it goes.
All right. Any special shout outs you want to make tonight?
Yeah, I wanted to shout out our sponsors, Apex Grading, Apex Carpentry, High Voltage, Natural Life Apothecary. I hope I pronounced that right. 3J Printing, and Matthew Gall for putting the league on as always. And I always got to give a shout out to my teammates at Falcon Motorsports. They mean the world to me, and if it wasn't for them and Elijah and the 16 give me that push, I wouldn't be where I am. So teamwork is everything for us, and yeah, I just want to give a huge shout out to them for helping me out, getting me to this P3.
All right, awesome. Well, congrats on the podium, and hope to talk to you same time, different place next week.
Let's hope so. Thank you, man.
Yep. That was your third place finisher, the 43 of Mike Hauser. Let's go ahead and take a look at your race results for the night. Your winner tonight was the number 6 of Chris Phillips. Second place was the 00 of Steven Shue. Third place, the 43 of Mike Hauser. Fourth place, the 01 of Jeremy Ledford. Fifth place, the number 4 of Elijah Fisher. Sixth place, the 29 of Michael Allen. Seventh place, the 81 of Anthony Lane. Eighth, the 77 of Stephen Henning Jr. Ninth is the 46 of Christopher Barker. Rounding out the top 10 is the 41 of Joshua Highball. And finishing 11th was the 24 of Alex Foster. 12th was the 15 of Matt Grenier. 13th was the 94 of Bobby Hall Jr. 14th, the 40 of Jason Williams. 15th, the 62 of Stephen Ayers Jr. 15th, Stephen Ayers Jr. 16th, the 84 of Jacob Shawfit. 17th, the 78 of Matthew Gall. And 18th, the 98 of Jesse Glover. What a race. Plate racing is fun to watch. I hope you had just as much fun as I had. Once again, this was the High Voltage Rocks, highvoltage.rocks 210 from Talladega in the SRN series. Tonight's race was brought to you by Fearless Broadcasting, your home for high quality, no limit sim racing coverage. If you're looking to take your league to the next level with live broadcasting, commentary, and top tier production, hit us up. Fearless Broadcasting, where racing meets real passion. And don't forget, High Voltage, the sponsor tonight. The High Voltage is the nation's premier AC/DC tribute band. 5 veteran, musicians putting it all on the line every time they take the stage, enabling audiences to enjoy as authentic an AC/DC live performance as possible. Baltimore's own High Voltage is the most entertaining AC/DC live show you will see, next to the real thing. Well, with that being said, I guess I will see you all next week on Dirt at Bristol.